A gymnastics coach fired from Escanaba High School is rebuking a public statement from the district superintendent addressing the cause of her termination. This comes a day after athletes and parents expressed passionate support for Coach Theresa Pascoe during the public comment period of Monday's school board meeting. This afternoon, MyUP's Skylar Perkins spoke with the coach in depth on why she disagrees with the allegations levied by the district.
Nobody else has been targeted like this. And that's what makes me so angry.
On March 21st, Escanaba School's athletic director Nate Zaremba wrote gymnastics coach Theresa Pascoe a letter notifying her that her decades of training athletes at the high school was over. Pascoe had served as the Escanaba gymnastics coach for nearly 40 years.
Yep, 40 years. I took 2 years off.
And even says she started her gym, AAA Gymnastics, to function as a feeder program for the school. Zaremba cited an incident back in January when auditing a practice, saying he saw another coach leading the team and Pascoe nowhere in sight. Word of the firing soon got out, with supporters of Pascoe speaking out at an April school board meeting. The next day, Escanaba School's Superintendent Coby Fletcher released a statement backing up his athletic director, saying that the coach was already on thin ice after commingling her team with students from another school last season. A direct quote from that statement reads, "The district decided instead to give the former coach another opportunity to improve, and that despite this clear instruction, the district became aware of further incidents this most recent season." In response, Pascoe doesn't outright deny one of the accusations, but says what you need to understand are these two things. First, that the alleged commingling would have happened with her athletes and those from Bark River, who were coached at the same facility by one of her employees a couple hours later in the day.
Their coach works here. She's employed here from 2 to 6:30, from 6:30 to 8:30. She's employed with Bark Rivers School District here at my gym, because they rent my facility.
She told us the incident came about because one of her athletes wasn't able to attend the scheduled practice time, and that instead of saying tough luck, she allowed the student to train one-on-one with an assistant coach at the same time as Bark River's scheduled practice. Then on the athletic director's final accusation of an unvetted person coaching the team, she says the person was her sister Joan, who has also served on and off as an assistant coach for the district.
I knew she was properly and capable of coaching these girls. The girls knew her. She works here.
We also spoke with a parent of 2 students, a gymnast and a wrestler, who said she never thought her child was unsafe under Pascoe's supervision, and that the same offenses considered fireable for Pascoe go excused seemingly without repercussions for other sports. Meanwhile, we are looking into complaints against the athletic director about his conduct while auditing that practice.
When this stuff happened on January 2nd here, I met with the principal at the high school and a counselor, because I thought my gymnast may need some help with counseling, because how far it went out of hand.
Looking ahead, Pascoe told us she's fighting to get her job back and hoping the school board takes action to reverse course.
There are some of them that don't believe what he's doing is correct.
She said it's not the first time she's had to do so.
I've had to fight at least probably 20 years, throughout 40 of them, to keep this program going. They dropped us when they wanted to bring softball in. But then after that, that same board member came up to me and said, "Why didn't you talk to any of us? You need to get your sport brought back now." So then I started fighting and I brought it back.
We have reached out to the superintendent for more information from the district, but have yet to hear back. The next school board meeting is Monday, April 21st, but the agenda for that meeting hasn't yet been released. We'll keep you updated as this story develops. In Escanaba, I'm Skylar Perkins for MyUP News.
Very interesting story there from Skylar Perkins. Thank you for that.